If you thought or have been told that you can detect a liar by looking out for signs like wandering eyes, nose scratching, blushing cheeks, awkward laughing, looking away, palm sweating, etc., 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 bullshit. Okay, I'm just behaving strong. Yes, these are signs that can be used, but you will discover they aren't as effective as what you are about to uncover. Welcome to The Vibe, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the video. The truth is there is a huge variety of human behavior and there is no universal dictionary of body language. With experience, you might be able to identify a person's tick whenever they are speaking the truth, but others will probably behave very differently. There are no consistent signs that notifies you when someone is lying. Like I may become more serious. Others may giggle nervously. Some may stare deep into your soul. Others may refuse to make eye contact. There just aren't any reliable cues that distinguish truth and lies. Sometimes you may even see these signs and still have doubts whether or not you should believe them. So what's the solution? Shift the focus away from the subtle mannerisms to the words the person is actually saying. Gentle probing the right pressure points to make the liar's front crumble. Fascinating. Very. How do you accomplish this? Build a friendly or harmonious relationship. This means you are not going to approach a person like a predator for them to put their mental guard up against you. Instead, make them feel comfortable. Results have shown that good cop normally gets better results than bad cop. No cap. Come across as empathetic and you will have a better chance of the person opening up than when you are being cold and accusatory. By asking open questions. What the heck is that? Asking questions that requires a person to give an explanation as the answer. Asking closed questions just result in a yes or no as the answer, and that doesn't give you much to work off of to discover whether someone is lying or not. Asking open questions has the potential of forcing the person to expound on their story until they have become entrapped in their own web of deceit. Backfired. Surprise them. Ask the person questions he/she will not anticipate and make the questions slightly confusing if possible and they'll stumble. Try to increase their cognitive load. If the person is able to respond swiftly and accurately with a sense of certainty, chances are they are telling the truth. Listen more than you speak. Liars tend to speak more than a person that is telling the truth in order to sound legitimate and to win over their audience. Listen out for increased talking speed, for stress may make the person speak faster.
Every time I come up, I gotta get it, then I gotta go.
Increase in volume, cracking in the natural tone of voice. That usually occurs at the point of deception. But note briefly, this isn't to say that the person who does one or more of these is lying to you. But if you witness these actions, proceed with caution. Pay attention to how they say no. A person is often displaying deceptive behavior when they say no and look in a different direction. Say no and close their eyes. Say no after hesitating. Say no, stretch over a long period of time. Watch for changes in behavior. This can be a strong sign of deception. Watch carefully if the person lapses in memory at critical times despite them being alive and alert in the conversation earlier. Watch if they answer questions with very short answers, refusing to provide details. Watch if they are beginning to speak more formal than usual. Watch if they start using extreme superlatives or exaggerated responses. For example, everything is awesome, when they could have said everything is fine or something. Ask the person to report an event backwards in time. Truthful people tend to add details and remember more facts as they repeat their story. Liars, on the other hand, memorize their stories and try to keep them the same. For example, start at the end of a story and ask them to explain what happened right before that point. And then before that, and then before that, and then before that. You get the idea. Ask follow-up questions. People are uneasy with certain questions due to personal embarrassment or because they are extremely dependent on the outcome of the conversation. For example, Chingpo has been fired from his previous job for stealing company property and is hiding the reason. Fast forward, you are now interviewing Chingpo for employment at your company. You ask Chingpo the reason he was fired from his previous company. If you are puzzled by his response, investigate with this follow-up question. You know, I once lost a job for making a really stupid mistake. Have you ever experienced anything like that? How do you think mistakes on the job should be handled? Whenever you are in doubt, proceed to ask discerning questions. Watch for small verifiable details. For example, you have a daughter. Let's call her Shani. Love that name. It is now 9 p.m. and Shanae should be at destination C from A. You being that loving parent, calling to check where is Shanae. Shanae said she is at destination C, suspecting that she hasn't moved from point A. Ask her to tell you about the journey from point A to destination C. One last thing. If you discover the person starts contradicting him or herself, it is important to not give yourself away until you are totally satisfied with the amount of evidence you have gathered. Allow their confidence to build up as they cook up more lies. Recently, I discovered that liking videos makes the YouTube algorithm know that the videos are fire and will give more exposure to the content, so give my videos a like if you haven't already. Share with your friends, feel free to leave a comment, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.